Okay, simplify 1 plus x, square root of 1 plus x plus square root of 1 minus x, close bracket, square root of 1 plus x minus square root of 1 minus x, showing you're working and deduce that 1 over square root of 1 plus x and square root of plus 1 minus x is equal to square root of 1 plus x minus square root of 1 minus x over 2x. Okay, 2 marks. Okay, this is quite an easy question. Why? Because if you look at it, that's like a plus b, and that is a minus b. Okay, difference of two squares. Okay, difference of two squares. So when I put them together, I'll get a square minus b square. Okay, simple as that. So that will give me, I can take 1 plus x minus, okay, because a square, so that's a plus b and a minus b, put them together, so this would be 1 plus x square that, and then square root of that, and then minus square root of 1 minus x square, and this is same as 1 plus x minus 1 minus x. Okay, so if you simplify this, you get that's 1, 1 minus 1, so that's plus x, minus becomes positive, so x plus x is 2x, so that gives you 2x. Okay, so that's proven. Now for part 2, okay, for part 2, what we can do is, okay, this question, using this result or otherwise obtain an expansion, okay, and in ascending powers of x up to and including the term x squared. Okay, so what I'm going to do, since the first part is equal to the second part, so I'm going to write the second part since the question requires to expand powers of x. We can't possibly expand because you have two terms at the bottom. Okay, but this one, yes, I can expand, and this is the answer for this expansion is what the answer for the first part here. So I'll use the second part, which is square root of 1 plus x, and then minus square root of 1 minus x over 2x. Okay, and this is same as 1 over square root of 1 plus x, okay, plus square root of 1 minus x. So if I do this, what I can do, okay, I'll just take the first part, 1 plus x, and then expand that. So we know the binomial expansion for negative powers and fractional power is 1 plus, this is in MF9, 19, so 1 plus nx plus n, and bracket n minus 1 over 2 factorial times by x squared, and then plus n, and then n minus 1, sorry, plus n, okay, plus n, and then n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 2, x squared, that will give you x square over the whole thing over 3 factorial, and then just keep going dot dot dot. Okay, so if I use this formula, what I can do here is, okay, I can use the expansion for, okay, this is same as 1 plus x to the power of half. Okay, 1 plus x to the power of half, which is 1, okay, using the formula 1 plus n, n here is half, okay, and multiplied by x plus half, and then bracket negative 1 over 2, then close bracket x square over this whole thing is over 2 factorial, and then plus half, and then bracket negative 1 over 2, close bracket negative 3 over 2 x cubed over 3 factorial, which is 3 times 2 times 1, I'll just write it as 6. Okay, and then if I simplify this, that's enough. We don't have to do anything more because it's only up to x squared. This will give me 1 plus, that's half x, and that's minus negative 1 over 4 divided by 2 is negative 1 over 8 x squared. Okay, and then that's negative, and negative becomes positive, so that's 8 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8, 3 over 8. 3 over 8 divided by 6, right? Yeah, 3 over 8 divided by 6, which will give me 1 over, okay, let's do this. So this will be negative 3 times 1, which is positive 3, and positive the whole thing divided by 8. So the answer is 2, 2, 2. So 3 over, so I'll do this separately. So that should be 3 over 8 divided by 6, which is 3 over 8 times by 1 over 6. So that's 1 over 4. 1 over 16, because 3 over 48 is 1 over 16. Okay, so that should give me, so that's plus, so positive 1 over 16 x cubed. Okay, so that's for the first expansion. Now for the second expansion, let's look at 1 minus x, okay, square root of that. So 1 minus square root of 1 minus x. This can be written as 1 minus x to the power of half. Okay, same formula, let's use that. So this time is 1 plus half, and then remember this is negative, so you gotta write it as negative, and then plus 1 over 2 bracket negative 1 over 2 close bracket negative x squared, okay, negative x, and then square should be outside. Okay, negative x, and then square that, and then the whole thing divided by 2. Next term is plus half, then bracket negative 1 over 2 close bracket minus 3 over 2 close bracket negative x to the power of 3, and the whole thing is to the power of 2 factorial, 3 factorial, which is 3 times 2 times 1, which is 6. Okay, so let's simplify this. If I simplify that, that's give me 1, that's minus half, so 1 minus half x, or x over 2, and then that's negative 1 over 4, and that's positive x squared. So 1 over 4 divided by 2 is 1 over 8, and negative 1 over 8. So negative 1 over 8 x squared, or x squared over 8. And last but not least, this is negative and negative. It's positive, that's negative, so it should be negative x cubed over, again, that's 1 over 16. Okay, because it's 8 over 3 over 8 times by divided by 6, and that gives us 1 over 16. Okay, so it's 1 minus x over 2 minus x squared over 2 minus x cubed over 16. Okay, now the next step will be, okay, for the next step, I'm going to write it in the next slide. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay. If you look at the previous slide, you can see that it's cert or square root 1 plus x minus 1 square root of 1 minus x. So your first term, whatever your expansion for the first 3 terms, 1 plus half x minus x squared over 8 plus 1 over 16 x cubed. You got to minus that with 1 plus x over 2 minus x squared over 8 minus x cubed over 16. So I'll write this in the next slide. And this one, that answer I have to divide it by 2x. Okay, it's 1 minus, let's rewrite that. So that's 1 plus 1 over 2x minus x squared over 8, and then plus x cubed over 16. And then if you look at the previous slide, it will give me minus 1 minus x over 2 minus x squared over 8 minus x cubed over 16. Okay, when I expand this, I'll get, so that's 1 plus 1 over 2x minus x squared over 8 plus x cubed over 16 minus 1 plus x over 2 plus x squared over 8 plus x cubed over 16. Okay, so let's simplify this. So x square and x square, x over 2 plus x over 2, let's write that. So those two are done. And then it's x cubed over 16 plus x cubed over 16. So those two are done. And then what else do we have? 1 minus 1, that's gone. So that leaves us with x, because that's 1x plus 1x is 2x over 2 is just x. And then plus 2x cubed over 16, which is x cubed over 8. And that answer I have to divide it by 2x. So the whole thing divided by 2x. So therefore, I will get 8x plus x cubed over 8 times by 1 over 2x. And the answer is 8x over 16x plus x cubed over 8. Sorry, not 8, x cubed over 8x over 16x, x cubed over 16, yes. Okay, x cubed over 16x. Yeah, because you got to make the denominator same. Excuse me. So that will leave me with 8x over x is half, and then that gives us x squared over 16. Okay, so that's it. So 8x squared over 16 plus half.